Hey everyone, and welcome back to another Jurassic World Dominion toy review. Here we have the new Thrash and Devour Tyrannosaurus Rex. It is an absolutely massive figure. Sure, it's around the same size as the average Rex we get, but its head is so big. From a front view, it is very chonk. But you can see that is because the inside of the mouth has a hole cavity, kind of like the previous Indominus Rex figures, and you can shove smaller dinosaurs inside, like poor Morris on the front of the package. Oh man, it actually goes quite far into the mouth. Sorry about that. There it is. That is crazy that it can go that far. Okay, let's try a human now, actually. So, release Morris. Oh yeah, no. Fully in there. Grant is gone. That's insane. And, okay, yeah, the neck is so thick. The arms, kind of posable. I think they have the basic posability of all the Rexes, yeah. They've got the scan code up there. We'll grab that real quick before we unbox it, because sometimes I forget. And the box has a funky little thing on the bottom there, where you can thrash the tail. Kinda, its head hits the box, but you get the gist. And it's got that button for the chomping. I'm not sure if this one has things in the bottom. I think it does, holding the feet in, so we'll have to tear it from the bottom out as well. So there's the sound effect, there's the swinging of the tail, and as you can see, it has poor Morris in its mouth being thrashed about, and chomped. Oh no. And devoured. Okay, that's so sad. I feel like in the prologue, because poor Morris was eating the leftover meat from the Giga's mouth. It's like a little minion or whatever, little servant, and Rexy is just getting her revenge or anger out on it. Poor little dude or gal. But yeah, no. It's pretty cool that they featured Morris on the front of the package. Like on the Scorpius Rex package, they had Herrerasaurus being beaten up. It's cool to see the little guys getting absolutely ragged on by these larger electronic figures. So without further ado, of course, let's get into the package. I picked this guy up at Toys R Us, or gal, rather, and they had quite a few there in stock, actually. Here in Canada, we don't have a lot of the box sets, which kind of sucks. So if they don't come here eventually, I'm gonna have to go down to the States and get them. But they did have the major stuff. If you've seen in my previous videos, there's like Therizine and there's minis and electronic figures and whatnot. So yeah, that's fine. Still a lot of content to cover regardless. This ripping thing's not coming quietly, so that's sad. And it looks like I might hurt my finger on this. Okay, that's fine. Scissors are needed because I don't want to get a paper cut, or rather a cardboard cut. Those suck. Like, they suck bad. There we go. Boom. Oh wow. Got a little piece of paper there with a detailed look at its face. And I just ripped it. Okay. How are we gonna get that out? Never fear, scissors are here. So we just rotate that. Oh, there's another one to rotate. Scissor that up. Like that. And then please rotate, I beg of you. Which way do I rotate? This way? Bingo! Please. There's nothing holding you in. Ugh. Do I have to rotate it more? Less? This one more? There we go, we got it! Oh, it's crossfoot? Oh my goodness. Those feet remind me of the, they look like the exact same ones as the Camp Cretaceous Rex, the first Camp Cretaceous Rex, because they're very, they got these big ridges on them like crow's feet. that the rest are a little less pronounced. They're not as like raised up as that. Like if you take a look at the Chomping Rex, for example, there's less of them and they're not as detailed, see? Whereas I think we got that in the Roaring Rex. Yeah, very interesting. Didn't notice that. So now that it's out of package, we can test out the chomping action on Morris, who's not wanting to stand, of course. Morris feels less like a dinosaur name and more like a like an actual character name. Kind of funny. Oh, okay, so you can't move the head down. Can you move the legs down? Yes, you can make it like drink. Guess I gotta like hold it up. Here, what's it like at base level? Yeah, you gotta hold it up. So it can, oh wow, it picks up small dinosaurs pretty easily. Its grip is pretty tight, which is nice. It's not too tight, but it's just tight enough. And the tongue even curls up in the mouth to hold figures and small dinosaurs and stuff. So it's like a grip, not just the teeth. Like the teeth on the top grip, but the tongue on the bottom grips. So it's like a clamping down action on smaller dinosaurs. And let's do the throw action. That's pretty cool. It's got the wiggling effect like the Therizine. So it just moves here, not at the head. The head is the chomping right down there, and that's the wiggle. And you can chomp while wiggling, kinda. It's got a very nice paint job, very dark, very movie-like, which is really nice, because you can have this in multiple scenes, like even Jurassic Park photography with, or if you're playing with it, right, with the Ford Explorers in the rain, because it's got that like kind of nighttime vibe to it about the darkness of the body. It's got this really nice airbrush on the stomach all the way to the jaw. The jaw is slightly different color than the spray, but it's not that noticeable. The whole inside of the mouth is painted and extremely detailed. Like even the walls of the cavity in which things go into are detailed. Very round head because of that, very round hole, but that's fine. No. Oh, the fingers are not painted. What is this? Dude, the last Rex that came out had painted nails. That's the crazy part. Why wouldn't they paint the nails on this one? Very odd. So let's size this figure up with the Therizinosaurus, which is shorter in length, but oh wow, okay. Earlier I was comparing the Therizine to the Chomping Rex, and the Chomping Rex is small in comparison to it, but as you can see, the Rex head is huge compared to the poor Theri head. Like, it can just slurp up the Theri head. But in total size, I mean, the Theri's still got the height, slightly, and the length is kind of there. There's the tail tip, so no, it's smaller than the Rex. Kind of sad. And I'm pretty sure it's going to be way smaller than the giganotosaurus. So giganotosaurus, something like that. But yeah, no, this figure looks fantastic. They've upped the quality in the paint phenomenally. It looks exactly, well, not exactly, but you know what I mean. It looks way better than previous figures and way more movie accurate in terms of color, and the details are phenomenal. Next to the Thrashing Rex, it's the same size as the Thrashing Rex, of course, but the head's hella wider. And obviously the paint job's way better in terms of realism. It's not as bright as the older Rex paint jobs or anything that we've got in the past. And, oh, there it is next to the trike. The trike's a bit too colorful. I want to see some trikes in movie colors. But no, yeah, the Rex, oh my goodness. The Rex stands out of the toy line the most as, of course, a movie dinosaur being painted with this darker color. Same with the Therizine, though it is a bit more colorful. It definitely has the similar darker shades and palette. whether it be just showing that the scene it's in is darker or the actual dinosaur is that color. I think it looks phenomenal and fantastic. It doesn't really blend well with dinosaurs that aren't in the main, like in the movie, because Mattel tends to go very colorful, whereas this is very dull. No, not dull. What's the word I'm looking for? It's dark. it's a different sort of vibe to it, right? So you can see the clear contrast between the two, but I think it's not too detailed and not too well painted to the point where you can't have the two intermix that well. Like, they still look decent next to each other. They just kind of have a different color scheme. Like, you can tell, movie, toy line, right? But this guy's a good in-between, so it's fine. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this review. I'll compare the Rex next to the rest of the Rex figures in later videos, and I'll do some more videos comparing stuff. I wanted to get around to that today, but my video camera's on the brink of dying, so unfortunately I'll have to save that for a future video. So stay tuned for those, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.